Carpe, Florida, everybody. Welcome back. Sorry it's been a while, but I'm so glad you're here today, and we are going to have a great adventure. So when I started to make these videos, I want to make family fun travel adventures in Florida on a budget, and this one meets all the criteria really well, in my opinion. So we are going to go fossiling today. We're going to go down to Peace River, and we're actually going to dig up dinosaur bones, prehistoric animals that lived here millions of years ago. We're gonna find their bones. It's crazy. We don't have to like take little hammers out and chisel and do the whole thing that it takes for days in the hot sun. You just kind of take a shovel and you dig around. And in fact, all the tools we need usually you can find just laying around your house. So we're going to go scavenger my house, and we're going to figure out what we can make, and then we're going to head on down and find some shark teeth. All right, we know we need a tool to dig up the fossils, but we also need a sifter. Now you can go online and you can find out how to make the perfect sifter and go get the materials and do all that. Or you can do what I like to do, we just kind of look around the house and see what you can make. So we're going to do that. We're here in the lanai, and let's see what we can find. Oh, hey, here we go. All right, so we have a Home Depot bucket. Now, if we want to cut out the bottom, we can cut out the bottom, put some hardware cloth in, but that's too much work. We have some wood we can try and do something with. Or, hey, look, a milk crate. I think this could work. All right, so all we need is just a little hardware cloth and some fun noodles, and we'll have it all together. Oh, geez. Oh, man. That was kind of scary how quick that happened. But look at that. Fun noodles. And we have some hardware cloth, just like that. Perfect, right? All right, let's see if we can make some more. All right, so now we're heading out to the shed. This is the dirtiest part of the Zimmer compound, so I apologize, but it's bound to have some stuff in it. Let's check it out. Oh, hey, look at this. All right. I bet you guys didn't know you had megalodon finders right in your garage or shed, right? Okay, we're definitely going to need that. And we're looking for things to make sifters out of. So chairs, probably not. You could do a wheel if you want to cut all the spokes out. You could do this if you just want to add hardware cloth around that wood thing. Oh, this would be perfect. Look at this. This little slidey shelf. Just put some hardware cloth, fun noodles. Good to go. I don't want to mess up the sliders on it though. What's this? Oh, hey, look at that. Weird piece of metal. But look, little hardware cloth on the bottom. How about that? That would be perfect. Oh, geez. That happened so quick. But this is exactly what I was talking about. Look at that. So all you got to do is put a shovel full of sand in here, and then you sift it, and then you are good to go. Perfect. All right. Okay, we're heading back through the lanai, and oh, I think I see something. All right, how about that? We have some pallets. Oh, this will be perfect. All we need is just a little bit of hardware cloth, and we'll be all set. So you just take these pieces of wood here, and holy moly, that was quick. All right. Well, look at that. Look, we have just about the perfect sifter. This is just made out of just piece of wood laying around and some pallet. Just screwed in a little hardware cloth. This is a professional sifter. So the point I'm trying to make is pretty much wherever you look, you can turn that into a sifter. All right, so we're heading to Brownsville Park. If you need to Google map it, it's Brownsville Park in Arcadia, and it is in the middle of nowhere. You're going to be nowhere near a convenience store, so make sure to bring everything you need. Now, it is $2 to park, but with that $2, there is a boat ramp and also bathrooms with running water, which is very important, right? All right, so the reason why we picked Brownsville is we're just kind of dipping our toe in the water of fossiling and seeing if you guys like it. And the reason why that's a great area to start is right by that boat ramp, just a little bit upstream, is a bunch of gravel beds. And you're going to find something there. Everyone's going to find something. It might be a little shark teeth, but it's something. And it's a lot of fun, and that can kind of see, oh, is this for me? Do I want to keep going? Do I want to explore? Now, if you want to jump in and go hog wild, do a whole day thing, well, there is Canoe Outpost. It's in Arcadia, Florida. They have a great website. They can set you up with canoes to go for a whole day down the Peace River, or even longer than that. You can even camp overnight along the edge of the water. It's real pretty. So we'll set you up for anything you need. So definitely check that out. But we're just kind of doing a base thing, beginner, and I'll show you how to do it. All right, see you there. All right, guys, we're at the Brownsville boat ramp. We finally made it. We're just about ready for fossiling, but this is exactly what we want to see. there's concrete, and at the end of that there's even sand before the water gets here. That means it's nice and low. This is where you can get almost all the way across the river and get to wherever spot you think the fossils are. It's perfect. And right now the water is sitting at about 1.8 feet. How you can check that is you can actually go online. I'll provide a link below, and you can actually see what the water depth is before you even start your journey, which is great. I've been here when it's 5 feet, and it's not quite as fun. You can't really get to the parts you want to because there's just too much water. It's going way too quickly. But it just rained the past couple days, so we're gonna check out some spots I saw a little bit south of the ramp. Okay, so what the gravel bed, what underneath all the water is going to look like is essentially this. This is what you're walking on. So you can see it's real gravelly, and there's a lot of pieces of fossil in here, but it's going to be hard to find the right fossil, and that's why we sift it. And we went downstream until I saw all those little pebbles underneath the water. I figured that is a good place to start, and it turned out to be an excellent spot because just a little south of me was a gator. How cute is he? He was only a little 4-footer, so he didn't pay us any mind. And all you do is you just start filling that sifter and keep going through it until you see things like that. That is a shark tooth. Looks like a little lemon. Hey guys, we're now upstream, and so far I haven't found a whole lot, but there's hardly any current, so this is a great place to show you what you're looking for. So this is just 2 scoops in a little sieve here. And what I like to do is just kind of spread everything out. And you're just looking for little triangles, basically, is all you're doing. So once everything's spread out, just kind of go over in each little quadrant. All right. See where my finger is there? That's all you're looking for. Reason 951 girls don't want to kiss me. I put shark teeth in my mouth. Not too bad, that's 3. You got to keep track because these are things you can put on a resume later. That was the fossils, I swear. All right, so we're digging in the same hole. Look at this guy. Almost all intact. We found something. I'm not sure what it is yet, but it's definitely something. Look at this. We're gonna look through our book and find out what it is. Hey guys, we had a great time here at Peace River right now. The sun's starting to go down, and the whistling ducks already flew overhead. They're a little bit still in the background, and I don't know what it is at your house, but at my house they fly over usually around 7:30, 8 o'clock. So that's telling me it's time to get out of here. We've been here since 1. I don't want to leave. I don't want to leave my spot where I found the weird pig tusk thing. I don't even know what it is, but I'm so excited about it. And then we got a pretty good tooth after that. I don't want to leave this hole. I just want to set up camp, but it's probably not a good idea. There they are. Do you hear it? Look, they're going overhead. They're circling around twice today. They already went over. All right, that's telling us to go. All right, so we're back. Now we can go through everything. I made 2 different piles from each location we were in. Okay, so this is the first stop we had. This is downstream, and we have a whole bunch of lemon, shark teeth. I think those might be smaller white and mako. This definitely is something you can find even along the beaches here in Florida, and those are ray Grindr plates, and this is the first time I've ever found a ray barb. Pretty cool stuff. And then we just have some weird random things I thought looked nice. Things sometimes look a little differently when they're dried out, so if you're not really sure what it is, it's good to take home and just take a look at it. And we also have some pond turtle shell. And here we are at the upstream. We have a lot of interesting things in this one. We have some lemon shark, dusky shark, just like we found the other. Maybe a white mako, some different fragments. But here we go. We have our dugong. This is actually a rib off an ancestor of the manatee. And this ancestor is actually still alive, but you can't find him here in North America. You can find them down in Australia and the South Pacific around there, fragment. We have a really big Snaggletooth. That's one of the bigger ones I've found of that. Some pond turtle shells. And of course this weird guy, right? Could not figure out what the heck that is. And still, I'm a little bit unsure. So the end of it's I'm having a hard time trying to figure out what this is. If you look at the end of a horse tooth, which is what's normally found around there, look how different that is. Way different, right? So it either could be an extinct mammal of some sort. It has to be like a beaver, maybe a rabbit, something like that. So, or even a ground sloth. But I think this is kind of small for a ground sloth. So I'm going to have to take this to some fossil friends and find out what the heck this is. But I'll let you know as soon as I find out. Hey, that was it. Thank you guys for coming out. I hope you enjoyed it. And someday we'll see you down at the river.